Good evening, friends. I welcome you in the SSB Warrior. Today we are with the Lieutenant Sushil Verma, sir. He got commissioned in Indian Navy 2016. So we're going to have a discussion with him and also going to ask some question put up by the candidates. So, sir, we welcome you over here.
Thank you.
So the questions being put by some of the candidates. So we're going to discuss on that today. So the first question, the common question is being asked by the people and the candidate is that how you prepare for the SSB before going.
For SSB preparation, it is very important to analyze yourself. First, self-analysis is very important. Just go through the procedure, what for 5 days is there, whatever happening, just go through it and nothing else. And after that, analyze yourself, what level you are presently. And 14 LQs are there. So read one LQs properly and analyze what qualities, what LQs I have or what I am not having. So start working on that. And after go through the 5 days procedure, you know there are three major parts are there: GTO, IO, and psych test, psychology test. If you go for GTO, there are lots of pictures, videos available on internet. Go through it, try to solve the obstacles given on internet. And for solving the obstacles, there are 3 steps: first, second, third. First is very basics to try to solve all 3 steps given in the internet. After that, for the preparation of GTO, GD, group discussion, group planning, and lectures, it is very important to all 3 exercises preparation. You have to perform in a with group. Either you have a 5 to 8 candidates is very good for preparation of all 3. And for our next about psychology test, it's very important that psychology you give from your heart. Don't think about too much that it is right or wrong. In psychology test, nothing is right, nothing is wrong. Just from the heart, you give your psychology test. If you think that, if you try to manipulate that your answers, what you don't, what you are not, so it's become hundreds to a selection. Because psych test, you can't fool psychology. You can't fool psychologists. So try to stick to what your originality. And for improving your psychology, the self-help books are there, like the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, Bhagavad Gita, and other many self-help books are available in market. So read that, analyze yourself, develop your maturity level, thinking level, and decision making. So automatically there is no issue clearing the psychology test. If you talk about IO, there are lots of questions related to your PIQ. If you fill your PIQ properly and you have a good knowledge about what you have written in PIQ, don't fake. Whatever you achieve in life, just write it, and whatever answers, whatever questions asked by the interview officer, just give it. One thing is important that in interview officer, they try to judge your maturity level and other over 14 LQs. In armed forces, very important that you are good decision maker with risk. Decision making is good, but if risk involved, you are a good decision maker or not, and what pace you are taking right decision. So reading after these books, slowly you develop a maturity level, your thinking become broad, and you are after some time reading these books, read more and more as much as possible. Read 2 newspapers, read different books, self-help books, if you want Bhagavad Gita, and other different writers. Okay, so after that you have got lots of exposure that what thinking different persons have. Try to meet new people. So after getting exposure of books, meeting with the people, you are thinking broad and you can judge easily what is right and wrong. So it's very important that you improve your psychology with the help of reading self-help books and in helping IO also. In IO, most important thing is that you try to answer what an interview officer asks you. Don't try to around the bush. Whatever question are, just tell it. Don't think that too much. If you ask simple question, just simple. Don't think that I know this thing so I can explain. Most of the time, many candidates question not asked by the interview officer, but he knows something, he directly start answering them without listening. First listen and then speak.
Sir, if we talk about your experience in the IO, when you were in the SSB, so what were your questions, how you able to answer them, and what kind of situation you faced at that time?
One policy adopt before joining defense forces: think and act. This is think and act policy is very good. When an interview officer asks any question, take a pause of 2 seconds. Don't jump the question directly. If you directly jump the question, it is stored at back of the mind and directly coming in your mouth. So if you think, analyze, then yes, this candidate is good decision maker. He think and take actions. So this is a basic funda I adopt in my SSB during preparation.
Okay, sir. Sir, as you were giving your SSB, so I want you to suggest some points to our candidate that what important points they must have in their mind while giving the SSB.
During the SSB, don't think about too much. Just go and enjoy. If you think too much, if you are under pressure, you will not perform well. So be calm and relax. Trust yourself. Trust your preparation. Go and whatever the instructions given by you during the SSB, just follow it. Don't think that I know this, I know this. Don't do that. Whatever instruction given to them, just follow it. First become a good follower, then become a good leader. So it's very important to become a good follower first, then think about the leader.
Exactly, sir. I agree with your opinion. Now, when we talk about the thing, is that a lot of people and even the candidates are confused with the PIQ related questions, and common question that appears in the candidate's mind is that they are not able to differentiate between the hobby and interest. So, what your opinion is, what hobby is and what is interest is, and if they don't have any hobby or interest, how they can develop one?
Basic difference of hobby and interest is hobbies you pursue daily. The interest twice in a like once in a week or once in a month. It's a interest like reading books, diary writing, and equivalent that collection of coins and stamps are hobbies. But if you say I am going for cycling once in a week, once in a month, so this is the interest. Cycling, trekking, this is all interest. This is not your hobby. You not pursue daily. Once in a week or once in a month you are pursuing. So this is interest. And for developing hobby, it's good to develop reading books.
And so now we come to this preparation part of the our GK. So a lot of people ask that there are a lot of questions being appear in front of them while SSB interview that they're not able to perform that much good in GK. So how they can prepare for the GK also? What what kind of books, what approach they can use to answer well questions of GK being asked by them?
For GK, don't read such books available in market, just one word answer are there. Try to read Pratyuga Darpan and CSR. And listen, YouTube channels are there like Baju Classes and Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha. So you are getting in-depth knowledge. Like why somebody impressed from others? Because some other person have more knowledge than them. So if you have in-depth knowledge, automatically interview officer impressed by you. And shallow knowledge is not working in SSB. As of my experience, every person who are preparing for SSB have shallow knowledge. Just go to one page, whatever issues are there, like G20, just went for what is G20, where is happening, nothing. They know about the why they started, every question why. And when you are reading GK, try to read about the history first. Why this organization, why this thing happening. So every condition have past. So read past. In past, that's what present is happening. So try to make a decision that yeah, okay, now this thing is happening. So what future outcome is there? So if you have in-depth knowledge about GK, read Pratyuga Darpan, CSR, and with the help of Wikipedia also. When you are reading the CSR and Pratyuga Darpan, so always open Wikipedia. Any doubt, any word comes in between them, you are not aware about it, just go to Wikipedia and read it.